I was writing down, I'm really trying to get more intentional about writing things down when God says them to me. So I've been doing a lot of writing over the last couple weeks. And I did feel that he was speaking something to me. I'm just looking for which word it is here. It might still actually be back there in my book. It is, but I kind of know it. He gave me, I asked him, I said, give me one word for 2025. And it fits with a lot of things that all you wonderful warriors have said, and listening to God's voice. And the word he gave me was simplicity. And I've heard it and seen it from a number of other prophetic voices. It's just this season right now we've been in, and we're still in, is like there's this stripping away of all the stuff that we've piled on what he intended it to be. And he's taking stuff off and pruning. The word pruning keeps coming up over and over, and getting back to building the right foundations. And all the words fit together in this beautiful mosaic, and they come together in this picture because that's what he's doing. It's like, and even sometimes they might be things that are good, that have been productive. Their season might just be over. It's not, he's had to work with me because change and trauma are very tied in my life. And he's had to take me through a great process of separating the two and saying, it's okay to let doors close, and it's okay to let seasons end. And it doesn't have to be a negative. It doesn't have to be a trauma. It doesn't have to be grief. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just, I heard somebody else put it this way, you can't start a new chapter in a book until the old one ends. Or even a new book in a series of books. And right now, I think he is starting a whole new book. I heard somebody else say that, and I can't remember who it was, but it resonated with me when I heard it. So it's letting go of all the things. Even I've had to let go of some things recently that I didn't even realize were idols in my life, that I was getting a sense of identity and significance from. And until he showed me, I didn't realize it. And it's been a wonderful season, and I didn't want to let it go. But he said, when it's become your identity that you're doing this, and you're finding your significance in that instead of in me, I have to ask you to let it go. So I said yes. And I feel like I'm in a place now, it's like I feel like almost like when he called Abraham out and he told him to go, and he left everything that was comfortable and familiar, and he didn't even know where he was going. He just said, follow me, I'll lead the way. And I think he's taking us back to, we talked about going back to some things, back to our simple childlike faith and trust and dependency on him, not relying on what we know. And, we study to show ourselves approved. We walk in things that he's called us to. Not saying any of that's bad, but it can be the enemy of the best in the simple childlike faith, saying, follow me. This is the way, walk in it. Listen to my voice. And there was a part of that going back to foundations. Over and over, I'm seeing the word right now about returning to an Acts 2 church. Everybody's been talking about it. Since I got saved 23 years ago, before I even knew what that meant, the Lord gave me a vision for an Acts 2 church. I've said that for all these years and not even knowing really what it means. But just getting back to what he was talking about with the simplicity is, some people have a call to the nations, and that's great, or they have big spheres of authority. But sometimes we've got our eyes so out there, we're not looking at what's right in front of our face. And it's just the simplicity of getting back to loving the people around me, influencing and changing what's right under my nose. My family, my neighborhood, the grocery store when I walk in it. We've heard this message. It's not new, but it's time to start living it and walking it out. And I'm preaching to myself here. Okay, this is I'm saying this is what he's saying to me that I need to do. to get back to what's right in front of my face. I don't need to worry about if I have a call to the nations. Yes, there's people who do, bless you, those who do. I need to start, he started them when he sent out his disciples, Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and then the ends of the earth. We want to go to the ends of the earth before we've done what's right in front of our face. And I want to get back to that place. I want to learn how to love, because I really can suck at it sometimes. And I want to learn how to love, and I want to learn how to love what's right in front of my face. Because I think that's how we're going to change the world.